What is going on, guys? It is Chris here from Spartanjesters, and today I'm with.
Dan,
And today we got the Ask Us Anything 11, and ZeniMax sent out a ton of beta invites. So
the
check your
biggest
email.
wave so far,
Yeah, the biggest wave
and
so far.
yeah,
So check your emails. I think today is the last day, Sunday the 24th. I think there's about 8 hours left, so go for it.
woo.
We also got the Ask Us Anything 11, which covers guilds, PvP, PvE, etc. Everything really. So what's the first question then? Get
The
straight in.
first question is, when entering a campaign with your guild, is there a number of members that are allowed to join after the limit of players within the campaign has been reached? What the?
Well, that was written wrong, but right. I know what he's trying to say. He's saying if, let's say, 5 people can join a campaign, can a sixth person join?
No,
Uh,
I think what he's trying to say is, let's say there's only like 5,000 people allowed into one zone, and there's 10 spaces left, and you try to join with 20.
okay. So the answer to that is yes, campaigns feature a soft cap to the limit number of participants from one alliance. There's room for overflow that will allow you to join your friends or guild members in an otherwise full campaign, but eventually there is a hard limit to that. You'll be able to join
Oh,
campaigns with your friends, but we want to ensure that an alliance can't bring too many additional combatants and hurt the overall balance. So basically, you don't
I
want
got
like,
this.
okay, go.
So like I said, if there's 5,000 max, that'll be the soft cap. And then, like, if there's a group of 40 joining and there's only 20 spaces left, they'll allow that one to kind of just break the soft cap.
Okay,
And
but there
then,
is an extent limit. You can't have
yeah, it might be,
10,000 Aldemir
yeah,
Dominion.
it might be like 5,050 might actually be the hard cap where it's just like, no, no, just go home. Just go home.
So Dan, what's the second question?
The
You were
second
actually you
question,
were
oh,
interested about this actually.
yeah, sorry for interrupting. Yeah, this is one of my favorite and kind of most important questions to do with character customization in a sense. And it goes, I remember you guys saying that you can have both a first name and a surname. Will you also take into consideration allowing a fixed list of prepositions or middle names? Or do you think it's too much? Characters like Majol the Lioness and Argonians have multiple word names. That's not a name, but okay.
And Argonians. Well, maybe I don't know. Maybe his name is Argonians have multiple word names.
Okay, anyway, go on.
And they basically answered, you can. There is a current limit and is the maximum of 4 hyphens, apostrophes, or spaces in total. So you could basically have Chris the Awesome Spartan, basically.
Exactly. So I think
You could
that's
have
really cool.
Dan sucks at ESO. So maybe those kind of names. That was one of the first ones that probably popped into all our heads with that one.
What I'll be interested to see is whether you could have like Chris smells really bad and then Chris smells really space bad as like two separate names.
Or what, like Spartan Jesters, all one name, and then Spartan Space Jesters.
Yeah, or like yeah, exactly. I wonder if the space is kind of
Input the space is like you'll have to enter it to add your friend. There's no kind of getting out of it.
yeah, exactly. But
Um,
I mean that
yeah.
leaves so much room for customization. They haven't said anything about a character limit. I presume there will be because otherwise you could be like falafel, ruffle, truffle. Major of the High Hills of Banana Sandwich Land, which is just like 50 characters, but only
Yeah.
3 spaces. So,
Yeah, I mean, I reckon they'll put a cap of like 10 characters, maybe 5. I don't know.
what?
Um,
How you better have a name then?
I don't know. Shut up. Leave me alone.
Christopher. Nope, not allowed that one. Yeah, but you get the point. I
So,
think being able to get a name you like,
oh, you meant
uh,
characters as in letters. I thought you meant characters as in player characters.
you noob. Anyway, okay, so yeah, I don't think you should worry about names because,
Your names are fine. Don't worry. About it.
yeah, that's just,
And sure, there's always you can always put a little umlaut over your O or your U. So you're
yep.
sorted.
Or your eyes, they don't notice your eyes. Anyway.
So the next question is from Ando Amaranth. Did you just ask a question?
What the hell? How come this guy gets special treatment? How's he allowed 2 questions in here?
I don't know. They love him.
Okay,
Anyway,
we're gonna let him off this time. Chris, you can take this one.
in Variety Pack 10, you said that when you die in PvP, you can respawn at a keep as long as it isn't under attack. And he wants to know what officially makes a keep under attack. Will it suffice for a single player just to tap the door? Haha, you can't spawn. Lol. Or will it have to be a swarm of people going in, certain number of players, a certain amount of damage being done even? And the answer to that, Dan, is
A keep is considered under attack when significant damage has been done to a section of the keep, for example, a wall or a door. A few scratches aren't enough to declare the keep as unsafe or to alert the whole alliance. If a capture flag is being transitioned from one alliance to the other, the keep or resource is also considered under attack.
Okay, so basically the wall will have to go 20% down, and then you can't spawn there.
Yeah,
Or
I think this is a really good question because could you imagine if, like, as long as there was someone hitting some part of the keep, you
yeah,
weren't allowed to spawn there. You would
because they
literally have
yeah.
designated people to go, okay, you stand like 20 meters away from the wall and throw some rocks at it so they can't spawn.
Hey, what are they doing? They're throwing rocks at us. All right, the next question is a lock picking question, and oh boy, we love these. And the question is from Brendan, and he wants to know when you are picking a lock, will a player be able to kill you, or are you basically immune? So the answer to that, Dan, is
Tamriel is a dangerous place. If you let your guard down while you focus on lockpicking, you might get attacked. Enemy NPCs might do this anywhere in the world, and hostile players will love the opportunity to surprise you in the Cyrodiil. But then again, you never know what loot might be in the chest, so maybe it's worth having a friend watch your back.
so yeah, they're basically saying yeah, you can get hit when you're lock picking. Just be careful, kind of don't just run in the middle of like a big hellfire storm where everyone's attacking PvP to open a chest. Could you imagine it? Just like one tiny little hive running
Yeah,
in. Just like,
there
I got
is
this.
something I'd like to add to this question. I might actually send it in myself next week. Um, would it break, as in, would it stop you picking the lock? Because I imagine if, like, I was trying to pick a lock and someone chopped my arm off, it would probably stop me. But would you just be notified you're taking damage, or that's something I want to keep in mind because they haven't really said that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Like, will it blow up or will the lock break or will the world end if you?
Yeah, because in like other games, if you're doing like I don't know, opening a chest in World of Warcraft and you get hit, it stops you opening the chest.
Yeah, exactly.
So I wonder if while you're locking the pick, picking the lock, whether it will actually interrupt or you'll just kind of get notified that you're getting hit.
I reckon you'll be able to see your health bar and it'll just kind of
Yeah,
indicate.
kind of like I'm pretty sure in all the Elder Scrolls games, if you're in your menu and you start getting hit, you kind of shakes a bit and you get a kind of bit of a
Mm,
red. I'm not
yeah.
sure, but
So the next question is from Dominic Hoggart, and he wants to know when you first come across a keep, will it be free for the taking or held by Imperials? Now, the Imperials are the people in Cyrodiil, for those of you that don't know the lore.
Imperials,
Anyway,
hello.
Dan, take the question, buddy.
I'm gonna skip that first part because that's definitely not English. But the rest of the answer is in the beginning, all of Cyrodiil is divided into three equal parts controlled by the Alliance. Depending on the area the various keeps, mines, farms, and other objectives are in, they'll be guarded by troops of the corresponding alliance. Of course, we expect this to change quickly, and from that moment on, it will always be up to you to defend your objectives in your area and attack and capture enemies.
So they're saying that, let's say, think of it this way: a, three triangles, one on top, two on the bottom. I kind of have an image on the screen. There'll be keeps designated to each alliance, and basically you'll own those, and you'll have to go in and take the other ones as well as Cyrodiil in the middle. So
So yeah, at the start, everyone will have an equal share, and Imperials will not actually possess any at all.
yeah, I mean they're there, but they're not a huge influence.
They're there indeed.
They are there. They're over there, Dan. Don't you
Okay,
know?
moving
Oh,
on
oh, but
swiftly.
they're over there. Dan, look. Oh, okay. So the
Yeah.
last question that we thought was pretty good is from Jenny Sart. And apart from being the Emperor for a short time, are there any other ranks in PvP? For example, can I become a captain, general of my alliance, or get recognition for the amount of enemies I've slain? Will friends and enemy players be able to see how successful I've been in PvP? Dan, the answer is.
You can gain many military-themed titles from the PvP ranking system. There are also lots of achievements to earn and leaderboards that show how many alliance points you've earned in a campaign. The leaderboards update every 10 minutes or so and are filterable by class, alliance, and overall ranking.
So they're saying you will be kind of you'll kind
You
of
you could get titles, but what I think this is really cool. Imagine if like you have the Emperor, and then maybe the next 10 players might be like I don't know how I to
general
yeah
Anna.
or whatever. So because obviously the Emperor gets all these like super buffs and whatnot, it'd be cool if like there was lower ranks that had
Yeah,
a reduced version of that. Maybe even if it's just the next 10 and then the next 50 had like just a small extra buff. Um, because I think having one Emperor out of everyone who's going to be playing,
would kind of be. You need someone to kill the Emperor, is what you're trying to say.
I would like to see it kind of not just going for number one. You might want to just get inside the top 100 to be able to be like a general or something cool like that.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're saying you can get these titles, but I'd like to see a buff go alongside with them or some sort of
Yeah,
reward.
I'm mad for titles. Like I used to love World of Warcraft having the cool titles like Chris Jenkins. But hopefully in Elder Scrolls they'll add funny titles as well as these awesome titles. Like you could have General Jenny, for example.
General
Or,
Zod.
or General Zod. No, copyrighted. So that's all they ask me anything. Well, the ones that we found interesting.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys would find interesting.
Sorry for skipping the lore, but no one's asked for lore yet, and we
Unless you
don't know
guys,
much lore, so unless you request it, don't expect much lore from us.
yeah, exactly, exactly. Now before we say goodbye, adieu, adios, whatever. We want to ask, would you guys like if me and Dan kind of made this into a podcast? Now, the situation of that would be, it wouldn't really be edited to the extent it is now. It would have both of our cameras on the bottom. It would kind of have a cool little background. And even if people came to watch it live, we might live stream it. They could ask us questions and get influenced answers before the video is even released. And then they themselves could be in the video.
Basically, do you want to see our faces in it? That is about it. Obviously, you have no idea how ugly or good looking we are, so at the moment, you probably don't want to answer that. You might kind of tell us to stop showing our faces after one video, but
Thank you.
any feedback might be nice.
Yes. Anyway, guys, I hope you did enjoy this week of Elder Scrolls. If you did get into the beta, I hope you had fun.
But don't tell us, because that's illegal.
Um, Hopefully they send out more beta invites before Christmas or whenever.
Before
Uh,
tomorrow,
Before
who knows?
tomorrow never comes. Anyway, we'll see you next week for our topic video. Make sure if you want to have your topic featured in the video, please leave it in the comments below. We check all our comments.
We do indeed.
Follow us on Twitter. We got our website up and running. If you want to join our guild, there's a link down below. Our website's going to be up and running awesome. Check out stratix.com. And we'll see you later, fellows. Do you want to say anything else, Dan?
See ya.
Hiya.